Hey, welcome to Minnewaska Middle 7th and 8th graders. I am so excited that we're finally talking about coming back to school and what it's going to look like and open house. So some of you are going to join us virtually, and so we wanted to get this video out and we want to introduce you to your teams and so you get to know them. But there's a few things I want you to know, and for some of you this will be review, and for some of you it's brand new. And so fast forward what you need to and take what you need to, but I want to make sure to cover a few things that you're going to need to know. First off, when you come in, 7th and 8th graders are going to enter in door 3. And so that is in between the main doors and the old intermediate doors. So 7th and 8th will enter in door 3. When you come into the doors, there'll be an iPad-like scanner that will take your temperature. And so you're going to come in and likely it will be green and you'll be good to go and you'll head right to your locker. If it is red, there will be an adult there that will direct you through the next steps and what needs to happen if you have a fever. All right, so once you get to your locker is going to be arranged in pods. And so it's not totally alphabetical, but it's going to be with the group that you're with through the day. And so as we go through COVID, you're going to be with the same group of kids, at least for now, throughout the day, most of the day at least, okay? So it's going to be arranged by that group, and you're going to go to your locker, put your things away, go get breakfast if you want to, which is going to be grab and go style. So you might head to the cafeteria and pick something up and bring it back to your classroom. You're going to go to that first hour class, and that's where you're going to have breakfast, and you're going to hang out until school starts. School starts at 8:10. Is the 8:15 you have to be in classrooms, but 8:10 is when we want to make sure that you're starting to get there or you're already seated. So that's the beginning of your day. You're also going to exit out of door 3 as well at the end of the day. Okay. You're going to get to go to your lockers whenever you need to, which is a little different than what our high school is. They aren't going back to their lockers all the time, but you as middle schoolers are going to. Okay. All right. So we've talked about lockers. The middle school office. If you need something, you're going to go to our middle school office, which is where Miss Kristen sits at the back of the high school office. And so I'm there, Miss Kristen's there, and Mr. Weaver is here a couple days a week, and that's where we all hang out. And so any parents or any students that need anything, middle school office is in the back, right next to door 3 entrance. And Miss Kristen is who is the go-to if you need something. Lunch, you're going to eat in the cafeteria or in the gym. And so the cafeteria is where you're going to get to go to get your food. And once you have it, we'll direct you of where to sit and what that looks like, but we need to maintain social distancing and that type of thing. After lunch, we'll have some spaces specific to grade levels as far as where you go and what that looks like. Some of you will just hang in your spot after lunch and then go on to your next hour onto, I believe it's 5th hour after you finish. Or 4th hour, sorry. Parents, if you haven't gotten into student view or parent view, I suggest that you do. That's where you can find out schedules, you can check out grades and that type of thing and see when assignments are due. Students, it's helpful for you as well to get into student view and you can see a few things in there. And I know that your first hour teachers are going to help you with a lot, or your advisory teachers as well. What I would tell you is it's important for you to get in and just be able to follow a little bit of what you need to know through that, okay? The first day of school, whether you're an A student or a B student, we're going to have our first hour teachers take you on a little bit of a tour because some of our classes have changed locations. And so you're going to try to figure out where Miss Mealbrook is or where Mrs. Palmer is. Those are in a couple different spots. And so during that first hour, you're going to go through a little bit of a tour and get to learn some new spots in our building if you haven't been down there. I think those are our major pieces. I'm looking at a couple lists that we have. The last thing I have is for new students or 7th graders, and that's a schedule. And so you're going to get a schedule, and it looks a little bit like this. I'm going to put it on my computer. All right, I don't do this very often, guys. So when it looks like this, you can see if you have a 0 hour, that means it's combined with something else. You don't come early. That is opposite of, typically it's band or choir, and that's hour 5 for you guys. As you look at the period right over here, that is your hour, whether it's a semester class, whether it is a year-long class. You can see the number that doesn't necessarily apply to you, but it's an office piece. Courses. And then there's this A-B thing in text, but when they meet. So we'll talk to you about when your classes meet. So choir meets on a certain day, band meets on a certain day, and just some different things. So you're going to report to what's on your schedule, and then we will direct you to the right spots. Choir and band is that big piece that's a little bit wonky this year as we had to do some different things for hybrid scheduling. And then it talks about who the teacher is and then the room number. And so we're going to work with you and make sure that you're in the right spots and you go to the right places. We will be out and about. And so at any point that you need something, please holler. I didn't introduce myself. I'm Mrs. Suki if you're new. But I am super excited to have you guys and for us to all be in this together. All right, we're going to have a fabulous year and be Lakers strong the whole time. Can't wait to see you on Tuesday. Take care, guys.